I'm Lisa for wtfLisaTarot. And I get messages through songs, so I do my readings with one earbud in, one earbud out. Of the Ramones Rock and Roll High School. Is it an ascension reading that just went way off track? So let's try this shit again. So that's the energy I'm getting. Rock and roll high school. So some of you in spiritual school. For some of us, you're not literally enrolled in a school. It's just a thing going on. You know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, elbow, elbow. So let's see. Add some twin flame, because you're on that twin flame journey where you're in separation. You're doing the inner healing. That part of it. The part where you're actually healing, where you're putting an end to the karmic cycle. So, twin flames, explained as quickly as I can. And agree or disagree, I don't fucking care. This is my channel. Add some means I am here. The number 22 is a twin flame number. You have two people. A feminine energy, a masculine energy. Sometimes this is the man, sometimes this is the woman. Sometimes it's two women, sometimes two men, and sometimes it is woman, man. Either way, it's the energy. The feminine energy being more productive, protective, and nurturing. This one, a fuck twat. So you have this, two people, they're given these books, okay? They are divinely guided together by these guys up here to teach each other lessons. This one actually learns them. The books are open. She's reading them. Her ancestors are protecting her. They're like, read this book. And she's like, okay. And then this one is standing in the door. And he's got a stack of books. He's not reading them. He's like, ah, books. So usually what happens is this one makes life hell for this one. He throws the books at her, gets her friends to do it, gets family to do it, puts every obstacle in the way. Lies, whatever he can, whatever it is. They all do different shit. Some of them even resort to black magic. Jerk off motion. Anyway, so then they separate. They go through this karmic cycle, some a few times, some once, whatever it is. Every journey is different, to learn lessons. And then once they separate, there's a point where they come into union with themselves, their higher selves. And that's the point of the journey. Some people think it's for them to like get together. I don't believe that. I think it's for them to learn the lessons so they don't repeat them again. That's what I think. I think it's a healing journey. So, from that perspective, I'm doing this reading. King of Forces. I feel like this is, whether it's a masculine or feminine I'm reading for, it could be either one. You're awakened, you know what's going on, and you're standing in your power. And if you notice, you're alone in this forest, but you have animals with you, which to me represents spirit. You know how people say spirit animals? So I think in this card, it's you standing in your power, alone. So a lot of you in hermit mode, but spirit's with you. Same with if you look at the sky. It's just confirmation to me that spirit's with you as you do this on your own. I have the Rolling Stones. Let's spend the night together. Setting your course. So as you're working on this healing journey by yourself with spirit, you've set your course. I feel like at this point, the people I'm reading for on the ascension path, you kind of know your journey now after going through the really hard part of it. Yeah, you know where you're going. We have the treasure and the architect. So you've set the course. You're like, treasure, how do I get there? In your best pirate voice. I sounded more like a Muppet pirate, but you know, I mean, I'm a girl. I gotta work with what I have. So you're setting your course to what you will find fulfilling. A lot of these people that treasure, like you're starting spiritual business, tarot cards, hi, that's me, Etsy's, you know, whatever, different various spiritual jobs. Some of you it's just other jobs. Some of you are just leaving bad relationships, bad situationships, whatever it is. It's whatever you're working on is for your greater good after having an ego death. And or just realizing after feeling defeated, no, I'm actually pretty fucking cool and I dress good and I can do shit. That's you standing in your confidence. Give me some more. You've done a lot of reflection and studying. You've isolated yourself to work on this. If you look, these fuckers are all together, but you're like, nah, I'm good over here. And you're working hard. You don't even notice you made a mess, but it's okay. Someone else will get that. You just worry about learning. up in the air. So for a while you felt stagnant, like things weren't progressing, but that was part of the journey because you needed to be still as you were working on that, studying the inner reflection. Let's spend the night together. I feel like because I'm not hearing anything else in the song. I only hear when they say that. I feel that's just you up late at night studying, you know, getting into spirit, meditating, that kind of stuff. I don't think it's like a sexual, let's spend the night together. It just reflects your late nights. So now we have community. Clarify community. Okay. So I'm also seeing as you've been stagnant, it means you've been separated from your community. Because you've been busy preparing yourself for new things to come. This Buddha prepares. You've made a commitment to play the chess game a little bit different. The speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time, tricky, here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time, it's tricky. King of Scrolls. You've taken a time out from people to figure out your next move in the chess game of life. King of Scrolls here. You've decided on your next move. It's been tricky. Been tricky, but you figured it out. What is next? I'll spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. After spending a lot of time in deep reflection, pondering the mysteries, spiritual business, pondering yourself, traumas, healing, whatever it is, wherever you are on this path, you know, the hermit phase where you've gone in for the reflection and trying to just kind of gauge your way through that. Pondering the mysteries and shit. It was tricky. In the city, it's a pity because you just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing. They know who's inside. Even with people coming at you, it's been a difficult path trying to do this. It's been tricky. Tricky. But you're doing it. You're working hard, no matter how tricky it is. Anything else. But it's destiny for you to come into union with yourself. I see this fated meeting, but I don't see it as twin flames coming together. Like, I see this as your masculine energy and your feminine energy coming together for balance. That's what you've been working on. It's been tricky. When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not saying phone keep ringing because I make up a rhyme. You're just like, even when people bugging me, you've managed to do this. All the haters, everything, you're ignoring them while you're just in your garden doing your thing. And it's awesome. Very cool ascension energy, ascension party peeps. You're listening to your ancestors, winged messages. You're listening to your intuition and your ancestors. You're not listening to other people talking. You're listening to your intuition, no matter how tricky it is. Because you're gaining your balance. That's you. Kicking some ass. Ascension party peeps. Good work on your healing. You know what's important? They offer coke and lots of dope, but we just leave it alone. It's like y'all. It's like y'all. It's like that's all. It's been hard to resist some things maybe, but you know what's important. You've made your healing a priority, so you've been able to turn down things that you're just like, you know what? I don't really like that anymore. I'm good. I'm busy. Caught in the ruins, but I don't actually see this as caught in the ruins. I just see it more as you've separated yourself to work on your healing. I don't think you are actually caught in ruins. I see it more as, yeah, I'm good, guys. I'm busy. So you have the time because you're busy. You're just busy. I have right about now. You're about to be possessed by the sounds of MC Raw Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Hit it! Yeah! It takes two, baby. That's that balance. That's that balance. As you're ascending, you're initiated, right? You ascend forward because you feel better. You have more confidence, so more balance of your masculine feminine energy. You're ready to just like go forward. Yeah. It makes two to make a thing go right. It makes two. I said that wrong, but who gives a shit? You're celebrating. Paths unknown. You don't know where you're going, but who gives a shit? I want to rock right now. I'm Raw Bass and I came to get down. You're just like, fuck it, let's go. And Archangel Michael's like, let's go. I got you. Let's go. You're divinely guided, divinely protected, and guided. Wishes fulfilled. Divinely guided and protected as you work on whatever it is that you need to work on to gain whatever it is you want to gain. Which for a lot of you is that balance. You've been working so hard, sometimes late at night, even if it was just laying there overthinking. I think in the Buddhist religion they say sometimes doing nothing is still doing something because, you know, you're thinking. A lot of thinking, a lot of studying, a lot of reflecting, a lot of research, a lot of YouTube. Hilarious, that's what I see with that. Just a lot of spiritual wisdom being gained with the willow. If you notice, it's a tree. Trees are old. They're seen as wise. It's illuminated. That's you. Gaining some wisdom. So I'm going to leave the reading there. It's going to just keep going on and on. I'm going to give you a spiritual as fuck affirmation. Pat you on your butt and send you on your way. Spiritual warriors. That's you. You can learn a lot of good lessons from a few fucked up people. I get this card often. Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm a fucked up person. Take a moment and think about a major lesson in your life. Did your heart get broken? Did a friend betray you? Did that heartbreak teach you not to settle? Are you resilient? Are you self-resilient now because you had to be? Think of the fucked up person who taught you that lesson. Send them a cosmic thank you. Gratitude for the lesson you learned does not excuse what they did. It does help you avoid going back in for some of the same lesson with a new fucked up person, though, doesn't it? You just learn the red flags, and you're like, you know what? No thanks. Fuck your red flags. So, yes, starseeds, ascended party people, you've learned the lessons. Don't buy the red flags. Bye, guys.